What's happening, you guys? We're back again with another video. I'm trying to bring the energy. It's cold, Gatonya, Gabanda. It's South Africa. It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
2 o'clock.
Hello, baby.
Hello, baby.
Hosh Bahlali, we're back again with another video. This is on Yambo's channel. We're back again like we never left.
Breathe.
Although we left. Yeah, no, you guys. I'm really starting to think we are like the closest thing to the government. All we do is promises,
but
not deliverance.
Don't deliver.
Yeah, we're back again with another video. Today's video is going to be quite interesting, and hopefully it's going to be funny and educational, and inspirational. And nice, and it will get us subscribers.
Yeah, why not? Please don't forget to like, comment, and
no.
subscribe.
Relax.
Okay.
You sound like you are in an interview.
All protocol
you are in the office. It's like you are in the office. Hi, kind regarding. No, we're here to party, to have fun, to have a nice time. But guys, here's the situation. Thank you for the people who have been subscribing, the people who have been watching them videos, them old videos. The analytics are saying we are doing very well with them old videos. We are getting a lot of subscribers from them old videos. The new videos, they don't have the vibe anymore. We've lost the sauce, the spice.
You must tell us.
So we are trying to bring it back.
What type of content do you want us to serve you?
Okay.
Maybe there is a certain catalog.
No, balandeli catalog le mshado. We are going back to the wedding seasons.
Yes,
we are just waiting for the coldness to die off, and then after that, it's we are on
cruise.
Laba bashadayo, niyazi, you know what to do.
Drop your details.
Yeah, just drop an invitation. Siyayifikela ke thina asicele ukuza. We arrive. But guys, I was still doing a section on Tontoni of YouTube. It says like, comment down below, and if you're new, smash the subscribe button like it owes you money.
Oh yeah,
we're back. Yeah, we're officially back. And
not you officially back.
No, back. I mean with the video. Before Smash, it was back, but with Smash, it's official. We are here, Bahlali.
Do not make any promises that you won't keep.
No.
When you say we are officially back, it's like you're going to be consistent in what you do, bruh. Yeah, but it has been tough, man.
We are dealing, man, as a country where Nangazala complain. Today is a good day to talk. So we are going to be talking about a very interesting topic. I think it came from one story that we were watching. It's what is it called? A surgical hospital. I'm getting the terms right and everything. But basically, all they do is bahlinza abantu all the time. They are just cutting.
Basically, they're trying to save.
They are trying to save lives. Yeah. But the interesting thing that we picked up, there is a lot of cases where there are people who are married, people who are in relationship, or in other cases, parents have to make a decision.
Not even parents. I think we have seen a few incidents where people just met now and
you invite someone on a date, you go out on a date, something happens, and you have to bring them to the hospital. When you get to the hospital, there is no contact detail of
the emergencies
any person,
and all that.
and you have to
the person is unconscious.
Make a decision for the person whether they amputate the leg or they cut off the arm. So things like that. So what got us really intrigued and interested in this topic was the issue of things that we talk about before we get married and the things that we do not talk about. So the real question that we are asking today is, should it happen that you are in that position where you are in an ER, emergency room, your partner
needs to make a decision.
or your date.
Yeah. Whoever.
Or yeah,
that
whosoever you are in a
with.
situationship with, or relationship or whatever, in a ship with, they are unconscious, and you have to make a decision for them, a life-changing decision. Will you be able to make that decision for them? And
but I think half of the time, especially if you're married, there is a next of kin. So if you have not necessarily married, but if you are living together, maybe let's say but there should be a next of kin.
Are you my next of kin?
Yes, you are.
You will be surprised.
No, definitely. Definitely.
You will be surprised. No, but
I am.
But a lot of times in order, even when you do a life covenant, they will just say beneficiary, sole beneficiary, the wife. But abafazi, it's my mother, it's my what,
sister.
what? Yeah, it's a list of 20 people. In order, gets the smallest portion of
but
the
it
thing.
Depends how you got married, I think. It depends how you guys got married. Because there's types of marriages.
No.
In community of property, it's given. 50% it should be yours. No negotiation. When I've put you 10%, I've put that one 10%. The 50% is yours.
But in life cover, does it work like that?
It does.
No, you write a beneficiary.
Does it not?
I don't think so.
We need to call
when I was taking a life cover, they asked me who is your beneficiary. They didn't ask what type of marriage. And I believe you have a right to say so and so and so and so takes this much percent, this much percent.
I will search about that.
Whoever, if you know the thing
in the legal side,
yeah, just write.
Just let us
or
know.
Send us a small video. We'll insert it here. Yeah, but we are getting off the real deal here. So the real deal is with my thought process. One keep
I'm quiet, my love.
So what we are trying to check is if you are capacitated, you have the know-how, and you will make the best decision for that person. So for an example, I'll speak firstly on people who are married. If it can happen, I'll start it off on a lighter note. If it can happen, let's say maybe your partner is involved in an accident.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying a lighter note, and I'm talking accident. There's nothing light there.
No, it's heavy.
Yeah, it's difficult.
It's too heavy.
Yeah, but it's as simple as that. As that, they're involved in an accident. They are unconscious, and let's say maybe they are. Let me not even say their leg is seriously damaged. There is
or there could be a decision that you really need to make on behalf of your partner.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter or amputator or maybe
no, is simple, to be quite. It's easy.
You think?
I swear it's easy, because the person will be gone. They won't be around to hate you for that decision.
Okay, now I get you.
You see,
yeah.
But the difficult one is when someone when like mina so ngiyathanda ukuhamba,
I make that decision
ngiyathanda ukuhamba,
amputate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Manje mangivuka mina, will I be able to forgive you for saying it to the whosoever is there? Say, it's fine, amputate. You can cut it off.
Yeah.
Will I be able to forgive you? And the afterlife, because that's another thing. I think it's things that we never spoke about this before we got married. To say, should it happen, would see one day for whatever reason, now I'm unable to walk. I'm in a wheelchair. How are we going to navigate around that? Will you stay?
It's true.
Yeah, we normally will talk about the easy things, the loss of income, the what. But there's other things
don't speak
like
about your in sickness and in
that's
the most.
Push bathroom and wash me.
I read it while you're saying this. I read this story. This woman is saying, he has been living with the husband for a very long time until the husband got involved in an accident. Now they amputated maoto a hae. Now the wife is saying hore the mother of the hubby must take care of the husband. Yeah. And I was like, yeah. Such decisions, Ariana, it's heavy for her.
Yeah, I'm sure that wife in 2000.
Even then.
No, 2000. But while we're still there, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about you brought in a very interesting topic. Now you are including a third party. If today I am to be in an accident, you can make that decision for me. Okay, just cut off the legs. We live together for maybe 1 month, and you're like, I know, I can't keep up. And utoluguti, my parents were against the decision of cutting the legs. You make the decision, and then it becomes a burden to you, and then you want to ship me off to my parents now because you can't keep up. Yet it was your decision, or vice versa.
Hectic, huh?
You are against the decision, and my parents are pushing for it, and at the same time they push me to you to say you must take care of him. It's things like this. So I think without going all the way around and around is an issue of communication. Have we communicated with ourselves, our spouses, and then our families as well, to say if things like this happen, especially if you are married, I think it's even better. I'm shocked at the example that you are making, that the woman is even involved in parents. But this is much more of a concern for people abahlalisanayo, because if we are not legally married, you can't make the decision for me.
It's so true.
And my parents, they are the ones who
will 100%
make the decision
for you.
Yes, and sometimes you are the one who knows what I would want for me.
Yes, like for an example, with you, let's say you like sport, you like to gym, you like to do a lot of things about your body, and for me to be saying Hori, amputate, it wouldn't make sense, because I know how much you really want.
How much I love my legs.
I'll involve the story saga Sibahla Mpisane. I don't know if whoever knows Sibahla Mpisane. She was involved in an accident, but when things were really bad, I think I was listening to her story, if I don't want to misquote, but she said her mother did what's best for her. That's why I buried that thing.
The praise.
But now I'm looking at it. Probably Mama had considered the fact or is a fitness junkie, what she loves, and if will she be able to live without
that.
The leg.
Oh,
you understand?
Okay. Yeah.
So I believe sometimes even if when you don't communicate with me, I know what's best for you, simply because I know what you like and what you can live with or what you cannot live without. Yeah, so for me now, I believe we really need to be observant. We don't have to be, unless if we be in an accident, then
there is no other option. But if
you're still intact and they need to make operations, I would say, you know what?
Do whatever
you can to save him. At least you would have done your best. Then in the last option, it will be that one of, okay, you guys have done your best, then you can amputate.
Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to I like your line of thinking. Let's go back to, I think we touched and we left the issue of death. Let's say I'm in an ICU now. I believe there's been a lot of stories, cases like that, where one partner has to make a decision whether to clear the machine or not. For yourself, would you rather have me ask them to keep the machine for the sake of having you around, even though you are not around, or would you consider it me giving up too early if maybe let's say after a month or week when they say no, there's no return? Would you consider me giving up too quickly when I say no, I switch off that?
Yeah, I know you'll be hating on me. I believe you'll be hating now because we strongly believe in God, right? We cannot make a decision for God. God has a final say about our lives. So when you come and say you can switch off, what do you mean? Are you saying, God, I do not trust you in this? Look, there's a lot of people who woke up, got the ICU.
So wait, I want you to understand you correctly and properly. So if I say switch off, does that mean I don't trust God?
I think you would really be selfish. You'd really be selfish. Why don't you give it time and see if I'm not responding?
But someone may argue and say me saying switching off, that's the ultimate level of faith. Saying, God, I trust you to take care of the situation.
If then that's
switch
the
off
case,
the machine. If it's your will, you will take
she
it.
will leave.
Exactly. Yeah. So
I think it's,
where do we find the balance?
Yeah. Then? No, I just think it will depend on the level of faith you have then. It's either you can switch off with the faith that you have already. Should I switch off this thing? God will reveal himself. It's either she will wake her up or but let me also,
you know, sorry to disturb. Another thing, I don't know, people ICU bavuga. Please tell us when you are unconscious, what is happening there? Because sometimes Tina singaba selfish and because we want you to ourselves, but we don't know what you're going through in that quiet moment. Because uthola ukuthi thina sisitshela ukuthi ulele is going through the most in that particular moment. I don't know, hence ngithi if there is anyone who's had that experience, maybe they will share. But what I'm trying to establish ukuthi a lot of times is thina sibuka izinto from our eyes without understanding.
We just being selfish. I think half the time I looked at the loved ones that I've seen in my life by Lingo ICU, and I think half the time maybe we become selfish or we pray prayers that are not even directed to what is happening at that particular moment. So
yeah, but I strongly believe sometimes some of these things we need really to stretch boundaries and have the ultimate faith, have the greatest level of faith, because
it depends on the level of your faith. My faith right now, it's saying when I switch off that machine, it's either God will bring her or God will take her, one of the two. Let me just say, the people God has entrusted, but what is it that you need? Okay, let them decide. Let's say life support or they know what's best. I believe the practitioners do. God has given them that wisdom to be able to at least help with the decision.
But I think like I'm going to go back to almost where we started. I feel that's the easy one. When someone, you have to make a decision whether they live or they die. It becomes easy because they are not around to make you feel guilty, or like you won't. It may be difficult for you to cope with it going forward, emotionally, mentally, to say I killed them, and
this life thing. Especially it's a magadi pay.
It's tricky, man. It's tricky.
Very tricky.
But then again, here's the thing. I don't know if I'll be able to put it nicely and in a way that is understandable. I'm gonna give an example today. Here's the thing. I'm thinking about a situation. E.g., for an example, is one whereby you are in a position to make a decision for someone about their body. Let me put it this way, because a man does not fall pregnant, well, naturally. When you are pregnant, say there is a decision, you are unconscious, yes, one needs to go. I have to make that decision. They come to me with a form. The only thing I need to do is put my X there at the bottom.
This one.
Yeah, I just put an X. I just put an X, yes, signature, and that's it. To say, now in that case where I have to make, if it happens that I choose you over the child, will you be able to forgive me?
To choose me over a child?
Yes.
And that child, maybe it's the last one.
Maybe it's the first and the last.
Hectic. I don't know. Making a decision on behalf of someone, it's so difficult. In as much as we look at it in a lighter form, but looking at it now, I'm thinking, there are many incidents. If they can happen to you, I don't think I'll be able to. But it also depends.
Yeah. But I think over and above, it's just like the way Okalenga Kona in the beginning to say, it's an issue of knowing what's best for that person or what they love the most. Let's say, for an example, the example that I made about you being pregnant and all that, it will go down to the wire to say, on my side, for me to make a decision, your reaction about it afterwards, it's entirely up to you.
Definitely.
But for me to make that decision, I need to be able to understand your position.
How deep
how bad you want it. How bad you want it. And because for some people, like they go through even the most extremes just to conceive that one child. And to them it means everything. So if you take that away from them, so it becomes a very complex thing. And the reason that we are trying to speak about this is just to start a conversation that we need to have as people, as couple, and to say, hey dude, should it happen that we find ourselves in this position, please do this.
And then also I feel like it will depend how strong are you to stand firm in the decision that I said. Okay, like for an example, if I said to you, this is how I want to be buried, and my family says, no, you can't bury our child like a dog, but you know what it is, so what's my wish, but you don't have a proof to show them. I think it depends where you...
Wait. we have a video. Make your wish. How do you want to be buried? Everyone will see. I'm kidding.
If it's between me and you and our God.
Yeah, but I think you are putting another very interesting thing about the death. When a spouse dies, the decisions thereafter, we need to communicate. We need to communicate with families, with the relevant people. Let's go back to the topic of the day. I want us to wrap it up without us going too far. I want to test the waters now with this last one. We have spoken about a few issues. The issue of where you have to do what. Now let's say for whatever reason there is a medical condition that is there, and the medical condition, I may be unconscious. Let's say I'm unconscious to sign for myself, but the medical condition will mean that if I leave, my manhood dies.
deep sizophila kanti yini na. That's a minor, bro. That's a minor. Sizothenga lokuthenga.
That I got the way.
Imagine, can I?
That scared me a bit. Like I got the way. Without it, you might as well just die, bro.
No, I didn't mean it that way. I meant it the other way. Guti, I mean, one can live without it.
One can.
And one can make other alternatives, you know.
The Bible says, "Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word." No, I'm quoting the Bible.
No, but then now your revelation speaks of something else. No. You're crazy.
Okay, but you guys, just think about some of the things that we have spoken about. See how, if you have been already in that
situation,
in a situation, it may not be exactly how we have put it, but you can relate to something. Just share with us, take us through, help us through, so we understand, because we are speaking from an eye of an outsider. Some things you understand them better when you are inside. It's like grief. It's easy to say to a person, I don't understand you. Why are you doing this? Until you find yourself in that position where you have to cope with that particular thing. So it's a conversation that we are starting. So we are leaving it up to you guys.
Into your hands. Overflow. Just like that. Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, the last part of it, think about it, Uguti, if we have to cut, is it still, is the relationship still shipping? Anyway, catch you guys on the next one.
Bye.
Salus.